Kurt and me. Hi guys, it's Laura and Persephone, and this is an episode of Knit Happens. You're gonna leave already? Alrighty. And now she wants to come back. Okay, come here. Come on, what? Alrighty. Oops. There you go. Is that better? Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, she wants to go out. I'm not going to leave the door open, so you're just going to have to wait. Okay, so it is Knit Happens. And knit does happen around here. I think I've had more knitting happening than weaving or even crochet. So, but that's okay. That's alrighty. I'm going to talk about 3 projects, and I'm excited about the progress I have done with 2 of them. The blanket that I'm knitting for my son, it's, 3 rows a week, so it's 3 rows a week, and right now we are on the double moss stitch. So we're knitting the purls and purling the knits. So it is kind of boring, but 3 more weeks of that, doing 3 rows each, and then we're on to a new part of the pattern. Just a minute, I don't want you to fall. And then so let me show you that. So the pattern we're using for this is the Chunky Cuddler Fall Blanket. Chunky Cuddler Fall Throw Blanket. I'm not sure. We just finished round 33. And we have 1, 2, 3 weeks. So we have 9 more rows of the double moss stitch. Is it double moss stitch? Yes, double moss stitch, I think. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we just finished row 33. I will put a link below to the pattern that I used or we are using for this. This is the Double Dog Dare knit along. In Zoom, there are a lot of ladies while I was learning to knit saying, oh, I want to learn to knit. I want to learn to knit. So it was actually last year that I double dog dared them. But I had to have surgery. I got a cadaver bone, and I cracked a bone in my spine. Pretty significant crack in it. And I lost feeling, had lots of pain, and tingling, numbness. I still have tingling and I still have numbness, but it's about 50% better after the surgery. So I do have a cadaver bone in my cervical collar area. Should be having 3 to 4 more surgeries. They're just waiting until they can't, until I'm just can't take it anymore. And right now I'm not even close to that. So, what I was getting to is that we had started it last year, but I, of course, had to have the surgery. It was hard for me to knit before. After was kind of hard also, so we just kind of scrapped it. I put up the one that I was doing. I had picked up the wrong yarn or picked out the wrong yarn. But now, this is, here, I'll show this side. This is, where I am. I just finished row 33. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So this is the double moss stitch, and it looks like I made a mistake. Like right here. Yep, I did. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. It can stay there. I'm not going to go fix it. Because I definitely did make a mistake. It looks like I don't know what I did. That's all right. It's it's knitting practice. I'm a beginner knitter who's trying way too advanced projects, but I'm having fun doing it. So this is what we have so far. And this is what we have so far. There we go. So this is a auto making border. It's kind of hard to see right now. You can see it. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. These are all knit stitches and on each side, and it's making its own border. So that is it for the first project. I am using Caron Anniversary Cake in the color Grape, and it said that we needed like 900 yards, and this is just a little over 1,000. I'm hoping I'm going to get a one skein wonder. Well, I will get a one skein wonder regardless. It might be two. I might have to knit my son, a pillow to go with it to use the extra yarn. But regardless, it will be a one skein wonder. It will be very cool to get a one skein wonder for a blanket. Yep. Okay, so I'm putting my book up. There we go. So if anybody wants to join us, we're only doing three rows a day, a week, not a day, a week. And you know, we're not having a race. We want it done just, you know, before Christmas. So, and it should be done, excuse me, it should be done, I calculated it, and I can't remember, either the end of October or the beginning of November, as long as we keep a 3-row weekly progress. It will be done in plenty of time for Christmas, and it can be mailed off to wherever it needs to be mailed. So that's project number 1. Project number 2. What had happened was, no, I'm just teasing. But actually, no, that does come into play with what had happened was. I was gifted this pattern. And I'll show you what it looks like very quickly, because I did change it just a tiny bit. So this is what my drawing looks like. So that's what it's going to eventually look like. I forgot that I needed some white. So I have to buy a hank of white wool. I thought I had some, but when I looked today, I do not have any. So I will be buying a skein of wool, and for the white part. But, Debbie, you will be pleased to know that I have completed all the prep work, and now I will be starting. I have, instead of the 92 stitches that I have had for 40 rows, I now have 100 stitches. I have all knits. There's no more purls happening. When I asked my teacher to count the rows, because I kept counting 38, but but I just wanted to see how far away from 40 I was. She counted 49, so I went with her number, and she said that I forgot to count the one that was on the hooks, or on the needles, so to speak, because I had done that, and it's waiting for the next one to go. And it's true, I did not count that. So I did one more round. There are a couple of mistakes. I did split my yarn, and she's going to help me fix that. And I also did a knit for a purl, or a purl for an... I did a knit for a purl. And then somehow or another, now I can't find it. Somewhere around here, I have a, or maybe I'm just imagining things. No, yeah. Somehow or another, I got this piece of yarn is, somehow it got like that. I'm not quite sure how. But, I am going to the yarn shop tomorrow, or actually on Sunday, because I have my class on Sunday, and I will be showing you. I'm not going to make an extra trip when I'm going to go, and I'm going to get some white from there, and then I will start working on the actual hen pattern and go from there. But otherwise, this big, huge, big thing right here is the brim. And we are ready to go with 30 rows of chicken, and then I think it's 10 rows of what you call them, decreasing. They want us to gather it up at the top and not decrease it all the way out. So I think I'm actually going to decrease it out, because I don't want it gathered. I just want it, you know, regular. And I don't always put pom-poms on hats. This one calls for a pom-pom because we're doing it, you know, we're gathering it. So I think I'm gonna, no, you can't have this yarn. Nice try. So I think I'm just gonna gather, or decrease it all the way out, and then go from there. And yes, I am ready to get this done and over with. I'm ready to start doing the color work. Next week, you should see some color work being done, or at least the beginning of it. Okay, so that's this one. Finally. Now, for my, here's my knitted socks. Aren't these just cool? I have, let me get, nope, there's just 4 of them there. Okay, so this is where your foot goes into the gazintas, and here is the heel, and I'm working out to the toe. I did switch to, I had already switched to DPN's the last time you guys saw. But these are some awesome, awesome fuzzy, fuzzy yarn socks. So, can you see all of the colors in the purple is the mohair, and there's really just tons of other colors in there, like pink and green, sparkles. I mean, I could see there's some blue in there. I mean, there's just all kinds of colors. Purple, green, white, red. No orange, though. It's all right. I got orange yarn. So, here I am. I'm working towards the toes. It's not time for me to put my foot in to see how far I have to go because I'm still nowhere near my toes with this. So this is what the sock is, how the sock will go. This is where your leg is right here. Your heel. And this is heading out to the toes. So I'm hoping between now and Sunday that I was hoping I would get it done last night, but we were having too much fun at knit night. We were knitting and crocheting, but we were also doing lots of gabbing and all kinds of stuff. So I just got to knit to my toes so I can learn how to close it and then cast on my second one. And I'm going to attempt to teach somebody how to do this with my second one. Wish me luck. So yeah, the person is getting a pair of DPNs. And she's getting the yarn that she needs and some markers. And then we're going to learn together, read together, how to make this sock. Because I won't have my instructors here to help me. I'm going to have to do it just from the pattern alone. So it'll be cool to see. So, oh, I forgot to show you guys while I'm thinking about this. The needles that I have been using for the Hen Hat. Those are pointy, sharp, sharp, sharp. And Sasha, who owns the local shop here, said, here, try this. So she put this cool little thing on my finger. Can you see it? Lifesaver. This thing is great. This is what I keep. I try to keep one in each of my project bags. Especially my knitting. You know, I have a pair of scissors. I have some darning needles that I don't mind losing. I have a couple of stitch markers, and I have a little knitting tool, well, a little mini crochet hook to help with knitting mistakes. So, but also in here are my little finger savers. So I have let's see, here's one that has 3 on it. Oh, here. I'll just do it this way. I need to put this one back in here. They are called Thimble It. I found them. She said that she got them on Amazon. I love these things, especially working with those really sharp needles. But this is what they look like. They just peel and they stick to your finger. And when I say stick, I mean stick. They absolutely stick. I'll put a link to these in my description box below. There's not an affiliate link or anything. Sometimes I can't get my links to work, so I'll just write the name of it. There's 64 of these little ovals, and they were $8. And if you're a Prime member, you have no shipping. It's pretty good if I thought it was pretty good. So I keep a couple in all of my little boxes. There we go. So, yep, I have my friends save these boxes for me. And I save them too, but I don't go through these, anybody who has the tins, I steal them from. So, yeah. It comes in handy. I mean, see, you can keep your little things in there so they don't fall out like they did just then. But yeah, I'll get that in a minute. So, yes, that is it for Knit Happens. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.